The party was lame to me.
Thierry.
Thierry.
That's the fun.
Yeah.
So they're trying to track him down. Mora's at the party.
I just want to say, you are never allowed to pick the freaking theme for anything again. Okay. Albuquerque, fire truck. We're just yelling out words now? What's going on here? Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of BS Drunk Movie Reviews. Now, this is a weekly podcast, and we do upload the video version of this to our YouTube channel, so you can check us out there. My name is Matt, and as always, I am being joined by my co-host and sister, Vetta.
Hi, guys.
Hey, you. And on this episode, we have a special guest, our buddy, Cait. Cait, how you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
I'm good.
Excellent.
And we are going to be reviewing the movie Teen Witch because that is what Cait has chosen. So, Cait, I want to ask you real quick. Were you the most popular girl?
No. And
lies.
I know. I'm not buying that either.
I was one of those kids that like didn't care enough. So I was like friends with every group. So like I was popular, but it wasn't because I was walking down the hall with like my tutu. And
Oh, you mean there wasn't a sign in your school that said Cait Mania?
I wish there was.
I know, right?
Although, you know, the scene, and we'll probably get to it, but the scene where
We
she
will.
like adds her name to the list, I'm like, oh, I would do that. I want to get back. I would do backstage concerts. And be like,
Yeah,
"My
there
name's
are
on the
so many things that she does that I'm like, oh, I would do that. But then there are others that I'm like, oh, no, girl, don't do that.
You mean
She's
like
also
ride
a
your
teacher.
bike across Chicago? Okay, so we'll get into all of it and everything. But before we get started on this review, we are going to ask the most important question of the night. And that is, what are you drinking? And we'll start with our guest, Cait. Cait, what are you drinking tonight?
I had 3 shots of vodka before I came on the air.
Oh,
So
you
right now,
Nice.
You naughty
so
girl.
right now I'm just drinking some water so that,
Oh,
like, you know, when you feel it in your head a little bit, I'm feeling it in my head a little bit. Yeah.
gotcha. I feel it in my head all the time. All right, Vetta, what drink are you drinking?
That's what she said. But I am drinking an alcoholic dirty soda.
Nice.
So
Okay.
It looks like shit water. Jesus Christ. Okay, go ahead.
So it's Coke with cherry flavoring, vanilla flavoring, and then half and half. And then I added Blue Chair Bay coconut rum to it.
Nice.
Okay.
So like I don't know if you guys know the whole like what is the show called? The Mormon Housewives or something? Like
No,
they
and I
started
don't
the
care.
whole craze of dirty sodas and they're so good. But I was like, they
That's
would
what-
be better
That's
if
what
they
we
had
need.
alcohol in them.
That's what we need from trends from the Mormons. Anyways, Vetta, can you just pop that up on the screen? Just pop that. That is shit water right there. That's disgusting. You're gross. Okay, I am drinking
Maybe
what is
it's like why when you get a dirty soda, it comes in like this styrofoam cup. So
dirty
you
soda,
can't
dirty
see what
water.
you're
Anyways,
An Italian soda with vodka would have been better because at least it would have been like
Yeah,
pretty.
well,
and
I kind of was like, this made more sense because some of her spells are very just nonsensical. They're
Oh.
stupid. Like I'm like, I think they asked a toddler to make that spell or something.
For
so
sure,
I made my
for sure.
own cocktail.
you had a toddler make your cocktail. Okay, I am having what is called a top that. I drink in half of it. So this is gin, blue curacao, lemon juice, simple syrup, club soda, and I'm supposed to add egg white to this, but I was like, fuck that noise, because every time we add something like that, it just looks like cum in a glass. So I was like, no, thank you. I was like, that's exactly what I was like. No, thank you. I was like, everything but the egg white. I'm fine with. Okay, and me and Vetta were dressed up in our denim because we got our jackets from Shailene or whatever. Yeah. I got because I want to be the most popular girl. I was though. Anyways, All right, so Teen Witch, a high school nerd, Louise Miller, learns from psychic Madame Serena that she's possessed with magical abilities that will begin working on her 16th birthday. When the prophecy proves true, the teenager uses her new powers to get what she's always desired: popularity. After getting back at some bullies, the young witch casts a spell over a hunky jock, Brad Powell. But Louise soon learns that getting what she wants isn't all it's cracked up to be. So,
Yes.
I'm going to start with that last line. Me and Louise have a whole different situation of getting everything I want not being worth it. I really feel like when she grows a conscience, I'm like, why? What's the point of that, Louise? Explain it to me.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it. Let's get into this movie real quick because I have thoughts, you have thoughts, and we want to talk about them. All right.
Okay, can we say it starts off immediately? This opening sequence is the most 80s opening sequence.
Yes.
Oh
Yes. This movie is basically an 80s like music video.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. Okay, so we start off.
This isn't the only one. Like, there's more.
Not the only one. No, there's so much more, and I'm here for it. You're here for it. We're all here for it.
Yes,
I look.
I love
So,
it.
if you look at my picture right now, it's so. I look like I'm wearing these dangly earrings with my makeup. It's a pretty great look. I'm green shot. Anyways, okay. So we get Louise Miller, and she is. I'm not gonna lie, Louise is looking fucking good right here. Like I was like boner alert. Okay, so she's
Her
sitting on
tits
the
are
roof.
great.
Yeah, she's having a wet dream where her and Brad are just dancing and everything. By the way,
just
on a rooftop with like neon lighting, everything. By the way, Brad is very hot too. Like Jesus Christ, Brad, you are looking good.
Yeah,
too.
the hair is herring.
Yeah, and they're doing this weird, like, I don't know, this weird dance. She's on top of the roof, about to jump off, and he's gonna catch her. And then finally she wakes up, and yeah, and she's looking, you know, whatever, like a Whovillian. And so she looks under her bed, right? And underneath her bed is her brother. Now I want to talk about the brother real quick because
I love the brother so much.
The brother is my favorite character in this whole movie because he makes the decision. This actor, he made a choice with his acting, and I am all here for it. He's reading her diary. He's like, oh, Brad, touch me. I'm like, why are you talking like that? No one talks like that, not even in the 80s. But I love it. And I love this, like, this Timu Back to the Future look he's got going on. He looks like the kid from Back to the Future, just very like AliExpress version. But I'm all here for it. I love it. So he is reading her diary where she is talking about, you know, Brad. And sorry, I missed it. And the mom comes in and she's all like, they're fighting, and a part of her paper after her mom comes in gets there he is. He's reading that. He's like, oh, Brad, touch me in my labia, majora and minor. and she's all like, don't you ever fucking come back into my room, all right, Josh? Oh no, Richie, you ever come back into my room?
His name is Richie.
Yeah, the real actor's name is Josh. But ever come back into my room, I'll fucking kill you.
And I could be wrong, but
I'm gonna fuck you in your chubby
might be a fun fact. But didn't this actor write the movie Final Girls?
I mean, that part, I have no idea. I
am almost 100% sure. He was either a writer or the writer.
That would be hilarious.
What is Final Girls?
It's a movie.
It doesn't even matter because I don't care. And I'll look it up. Okay? We are talking about Teen Witch, all right? Better stay on target. Okay, so she hides.
Her mom tells her breakfast is in 3 minutes, and she comes downstairs. She looks like it only took her 3 minutes to get ready.
Right. Yeah.
I wonder why I'm not popular.
But I have to be honest with you. I don't mind this outfit. I think it's very like, I don't know, it's kind of cute and everything, but it's not like, not my style, but whatever, it's fine. So she has placed that diary entry in her folder, her little binder that she's got here, and she it gets stuck to a paper. Okay. So she comes down for breakfast, which I just want to note here, Richie has like flame broiled Pop-Tarts, and he's got like them on a skewer, and they are looking very they are very charred. He's listening to a Walkman. He's got an apron on. I'm like, listen here, Chef Ramsay, you need to calm down because this shit is crazy. And they're eating breakfast, which I just want to be all like, I thought you said breakfast in 3 minutes, but Richie obviously had other plans with breakfast. Like, it's crazy. So, and Richie
he
could
thought that meant put them in the toaster for 3 whole minutes on hot.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I want to also mention their houses. Like, Jesus Christ, this house is awesome. I was like, what does Louise's dad do? Okay, because this house looks amazing. So across the street, Brad, who is again very, very hot, he is picking up Rhonda,
the most popular girl,
Yeah.
which I would just like to know. I found out that these two actually got married in real life and are still married today. Isn't that interesting?
No way.
Oh, that is
cool.
a fun fact.
But I mean, like, if we're being honest, Rhonda is very fucking sexy. I'd marry her. She's fucking
She's
hot.
got legs for days.
Yeah, and boobies.
She knows it. Look at her.
Right?
Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you the truth. Loving this outfit. Like, she's so freaking adorable. Loving the skirt, loving the boots, everything. She's so freaking cute.
I love the boots. I'm like, can I get those today?
Yeah, the hair is big. I love it. Anyways, okay. And
the lawn is perfect. Everything is just like,
Yep. And Louise, she gets on her 10 speed and she goes to school. Okay, here we're being introduced to Rit and the gang. And again, also love Rit. I love Rit.
I love Rit, and I wish every high school had these 3 guys. Like, every high school needs the guys that are just standing around in the hallway rapping away.
Yeah, Brad just rapping away. I concur. Yeah, I concur. This was great. Okay. So she passes them, and of course they're at her locker.
Oh, we should mention this is Polly, her best friend.
Her best friend, which I'm just all like, you guys, listen, Polly, that hat's not working for you. Not today, not ever. Neither is the oversized coat. Yeah.
But later when Polly's not wearing a hat and she's riding on her bicycle after they play tennis or something, I'm like, put the hat back on because you need to do something with that hair.
No, her hair. Yeah, she needs to make it bigger. She's very Jewy and she's got the Jufro. I get that,
Yeah, but she's like trying. It almost looks like she's downplayed it. And I'm like, why would you do that? Just poof it up and own it. It's amazing.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
but also she needs like a curl routine to really like, because it's kind of like frizzy.
Well, because Louise makes her hair curlier later. And I'm like, why does Polly not do whatever Louise?
Right. And she naturally has the curls because, as you said, look at her. She's definitely like Long Island Jewish. She looks like my godmother. And so like just own it. Yeah. Get the whole thing. You naturally have it. Just do it.
Yeah, so here we get the mathletes or whatever they are, and they're all like, "You're a shoo-in," and I'm all like,
"Latin club."
You know that's what I said. I just said it in French. Get a clue? Okay, that's why you couldn't understand. So now here they are in their. Now is this what class is this, you guys? Because I was a little confused. English.
12th grade English.
Yeah, and let me just so
here skipped a grade.
Yes, I was just about to mention that we get this teacher,
and apparently Mr. whatever his name is super pissed off. Mr. Weaver hates that Louise has skipped a grade.
And why? Why does he hate her so much? Because she's smart? Oh my god! Fuck her for being brainiac and everything. Wait, say that again.
Wouldn't you like that? Because that would mean like you have a smart kid in your class.
Maybe she's like one of those know-it-all smart kids, and that
she doesn't come across that way. She doesn't come across like a know-it-all.
We don't see that, but he gives it like when she answers the question here in a second, he goes, "That was a rhetorical question, Miss Miller."
I think it's just because he's a dick. I don't think. He's just a dick and everything. And I'm all like, okay, fine. So then
later her revenge on him, I love.
Right. Well, I mean, I want to talk about that also. So he pulls out these papers and they're short stories, and he's reading this one, which he is reading her diary entry, which she talks about how she wants to fuck Brad. And he's like, "Miss Miller, please." Now, I just want to say right now, did he really need to call her out? No, but he's a dick, and he did.
And did she say her name in the diary entry?
I'm assuming because it was stuck to her paper that he just assumed it was.
But they did the whole thing where they passed them forward. So So it could
Yeah.
have been the person before her, the person after,
mean,
and it
maybe.
just stuck to her paper. I'm like, I go.
Well, it was very clear by her embarrassment and running out of the class. Like,
oh,
if it was
100%.
you and somebody said, Vetta, in this story, please, you'd be like, I didn't fucking write that. Brad Miller's
I'd be like,
a dick.
excuse me, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Brad
but
can suck it. Okay.
yeah, like last time I checked, I don't want Rhonda's sloppy seconds. Okay?
Exactly.
Oh, got him.
All right. So then she runs to the bathroom and everything, and she's all woe is me and everything. Now we get to our first musical. Oh, and what?
And Polly tries to,
comfort her.
cheerleader,
I
whatever.
love this scene so much.
Okay, so we get our first musical act of the. By the way, I just want to say right now, you can disagree with me if you want, but every song in this movie, total bop. I was
for sure.
I was swaying to every single song. So this song.
This is my question: are they getting
ahead.
ready for gym class or swimming class? Because
that's
they're
a
all wearing
great
leotards.
question. That's a great question.
She comes in and she's like, I have our new cheer. And the whole time I'm waiting for the cheer. And I'm like, this is a dance, not a cheer.
That's a great question, whether this is gym or swim class. Because you're right. They're all wearing these leotards. And then Kiki, she comes in, which I love.
Can I just say her two sidekicks are seriously the sidekicks in like every 80s movie. Like the one chick sitting down is in Can't Buy Me Love.
Shauna. Is it Shauna?
Yep.
And then Kiki.
Kiki's in a bunch of stuff too. I just can't think of them right now because I'm drawing a blank because I was stuck on Shauna being in Can't Buy Me Love. But they're all in a bunch of 80s movies as sidekicks. No starring roles.
She was in a movie that we reviewed in our 7th season called She's Out of Control, just so you guys know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So we get this song, I Like Boys. Now, I just want to say right now, I just loved how they just all start dancing. And Louise is just sitting here like, oh, I wish I could dance and everything. I would also like to say Rhonda in this entire video, I don't think Rhonda can dance. Because
I don't think she was having a good time. Watch her facial expression.
Yeah, I want to show. Hold on, I want to play just a small piece of it without the music and everything. And I want to hold on. I'm trying to find it if I could find it. Like, so they're dancing and everything. Which these ladies are obviously dancers, and this is such a fun little moment. So they're jumping back. Rhonda's just bouncing around and everything.
Watch her face though. See,
yeah, she's all
What do we do next?
Yeah, and I don't even know what the point of this cheer would be.
White girl dancing.
Yeah, I like when they're out on the field and they're like, I like boys. What's the point of this? Now, hold on. I'm trying to get to the part where Rhonda is just well, hold on. If we could get there, hold on. Is that the end of it?
That's the end.
Yeah, that's the end.
Fuck me. Okay. Not literally though. Unless you're into that. Okay. So hold on. I want to there's just one spot where I was just like, watch Rhonda. She is like not having fun. And they're just pulling shit out of their locker. Like, look, they're just throwing it all over the place. I'm like, this doesn't look like fun at all.
Madness.
Yeah. And God damn it. All right. We might have to
just this part right here, I think, where you're close to the end.
God, I'm so annoyed right now. Okay. All right, fuck that noise. Never mind. Okay, yeah.
The towel part cracks me up.
All right, here. Look at Rhonda dancing. Rhonda's just two-stepping it, right? And these other ladies are full-blown dancing. And then in comes this lesbian and ruins everything.
She's the softball coach, gym teacher.
Like I said, the lesbian. She comes in and just ruins everything. And I'm like, why do lesbians ruin everything? Okay, anyways. Okay, so then we get Brad, who is just okay. So Louise is stalking Brad.
Oh, she's being so super creepy.
So super creepy. But at the same time, I'm like, I get it, honey. Look, like when he takes off his shirt, I was like, hello, nurse. How are you?
I was like, I'm glad she's being creepy because we get to enjoy it as well.
I want to see that. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, you're like, Brad, don't stop with your
And Brad looks pretty good nowadays. He has aged well.
Oh, dude, yeah, he has. I looked up a picture of him. I'm like, Jesus, he's aged better than Rhonda. I'll tell you that. Rhonda's not like, yeah, she's not like crazy ugly, but I was like, Jesus Christ, Brad, maybe it's time to get a new model. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, okay. So then we get, I love this scene, okay, because then we get the play tryouts, okay. And so I love how Kiki does this with somebody else, but then Louise Miller gets to act with Brad, right? And I love how she's like, go ahead. What did you say?
I said this was great with the like it's very high school play with the freaking like
So,
football, you know. That
yeah,
was
and
just great.
I love Polly how she's like, act like be Colette. You are Colette. And I was like,
Yeah,
Polly, you need to calm the fuck down. This isn't the Oscars, okay?
And
This
I
is a
right.
want to go,
fucking school
isn't
play.
that what acting is when you're
Yeah,
supposed
yeah,
to
right.
be
Yeah,
somebody else?
right. Polly, why don't you be Polly, okay, and calm the fuck down, okay? And I like how she's like, I have ways of removing armor. I'm like, you just wave your hand around and been like, bitch, I'm not gonna do this. So then she sits on his lap, and and then they're done. And then Kiki gets the main role with Brad. Okay.
Which you can tell the teacher is very disappointed in that situation.
Yeah, which I'm all like, I'm sorry, teacher lady, which her name is shoot, I forgot what it was.
Me too.
It doesn't, whatever the teacher's name is. I don't know what it is. So then we get Brad is driving home with Rhonda, and Louise is riding her bike in the middle of the road. I fucking hate bikers. They're
In
so
the dark with
in the dark.
clothes
No
on,
light.
she's breaking all the
Yeah,
rules.
no reflectors, by the way.
Yep.
No reflectors. I'm like,
No
even the 80s
helmet.
money. Yeah,
Wait,
no helmet, no
yeah,
nothing.
she does. I don't
No,
know.
she doesn't have a
Is
helmet.
that a
She doesn't
hat?
have a helmet. Yeah,
Well,
no,
this
no,
is
it's
the
her,
80s.
it's
This
her
was
hair.
before helmets.
It's just her
Oh,
hair.
that's right. It's her hair. Okay. I was
Yep.
like, there's something
And
on her head.
Right. And so Rhonda is she's trying to give Brad a little something. She's trying to
Yep.
keep her man, you know.
She's
It's like
like, yeah.
she knows that Kiki could get him like that if she puts out and everything. So she's like, I
She's
gotta
trying-
keep it. Yeah.
She's trying to turn that car into like a little love shack, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Beep beep. And he almost hits Louise, and he runs her off the road. Right now, I love how he's it's her fault. She tried to commit suicide anyway. So he's all like, Louise, let me help you. Do you need help? And he's like, oh, let me give you a ride. And she's like, no, I'm okay. And I love how Rhonda's like, she said she was all right. Get in the car so you can.
And you
Like,
would
Jesus Christ, I want to get fucked, Brad. Come on. Like,
and you would think Brad would have been like, I'm taking Rhonda home, and she literally lives across the street from
right,
you.
exactly. Right, I know.
No inconvenience.
She lives across-
You still get to bring it out. She lives
Right.
right there.
I didn't even think about that. That is such a great point. She lives across the street. That is so good. So her bike is totally screwed now, or at least the wheel is. And so the payphone doesn't work, which by the way, you guys remember payphones? So
Payphone.
It's so
yeah.
Love
And
the good old days when you didn't have money and you'd make a collect call, and when it would say state your name, you'd be like, Mom, I'm at school, I need to be picked up, I don't have any money. Click.
yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, it's so good. So then she comes across this old rickety house, and she's knocking on the door because she needs to use the phone or whatever, and she comes in. And inside, we get our first taste of the wonderful, the beautiful Madame Serena. Now, I'm telling you right now, my second favorite character of this movie.
Oh,
I love her so
Zelda.
much.
After the
She's
brother,
amazing in
yes.
every movie she's in.
Yeah, she's
Can we also say throughout this movie, keep your eyes on the outside of Miss Serena's house, because it's creepy right now at night. But as we move along, it gets nicer and nicer.
Oh, right. I didn't pay attention to that.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah. So she's like, I love how she's all like, come in. I will read your fortune, my lovely lady. And so she's like, how much money you got on you? And she's like, I got $6. And she's like, yeah, I knew it. Anyways, put the money on the fucking table. And
cover it up because Miss Serena can't see the money.
Yeah, I can't see the money, although I know it's $6. And
Right.
so she's like, let me read your palm, bitch. And so she's like, oh my God, it's you. And she's like, your powers will come on your 16th. Your powers will come on your 16th birthday. And I'm all like, oh, okay.
Clary.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna have a baby. And and she's like, get the fuck out of my house and everything with your $6. What are you? So then, because she's like, I turned 16 on Wednesday and everything. And it's like, yay, look at you. So that and then she's like, do you ever make something happen that you couldn't explain? I'm like, or maybe it's just like a fucking coincidence. How about that? You know, I'm like, come on. So then we get Louise's 16th birthday. We're only 20 minutes in, and we are so like, this is so long. Okay, so Louise's 16th birthday. I love how Richie is like, can I eat my cake now? Nobody's coming to your stupid party. I was like, Richie, you, my brother, you are a real one right here.
And I love her mom's like condescending question. Are you sure you mailed out the invitation?
Hey, you stupid bitch. You mail out, your brother's wearing a bucket. Okay. So are you like, did you mail out your invitations? Look at your father's sweater. Anyways. And I love how it just said sweet 16 on it. And I'm like, yeah, I'd eat the fuck out of that cake. Okay. So then we get this. Now I just want to say she gets this gift from her parents, and it is a sweater. Hold on, do we have it? Hold on, let me see if we can show it. Hold on, 2 seconds. Oh my god, this is taking forever.
And the mom has to tell her it was very expensive.
Yeah, it was very expensive, and I'm all like, you don't need to tell her that. She. Hold on, god damn it. What is this? 25 minutes in. Okay. All right. So she gets this gift of this sweater. And I want to be honest with you guys. I thought the sweater was super cute. It's green and pink. I thought it was very 80s, but I thought it was super cute. It's a sweater vest or whatever. And you guys don't agree with me, but fine, fuck you. Okay.
No, she could definitely put it into like an outfit and match it. And I do enjoy the colors as well. Like it's not.
It's okay if you don't.
Like,
it's fine. It's fine. All right. Listen, I get it. You're not a fashionista.
I'm not a fan. Yeah,
I get it.
I'm
okay,
not a
fine,
fan.
Fine. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Anyways, okay. So I just love Richie throughout this entire movie. He's just like, whatever, you suck. Anyways, so then we get
like,
call.
Can I masturbate on the cake yet?
That's exactly. Oh my god, that's such a. I mean, I didn't think of that, but that's such Richie. He's such a weirdo. Okay, so then Polly. Polly. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, it's still wearing the hat, and she's like, Rhonda had a party. And she invited everybody. And I'm
my God.
Yeah, I'm like,
and I want to know, how did they not know? Because again, Rhonda lives 100 feet away.
Exactly. Like she should just be able to look out her window and see the party going on. So then she wakes up because the wind is a-blowing and everything. Now, the next thing we get sex ed class. Now, I want to talk about this because I watched this movie with my children and I thought this movie would be like, okay, but as soon as this popped up, I'm like, oh, fuck me. I'm like, oh my god. I had a lot of questions the next day. It was not fun. Okay.
I bet.
Yeah, it was not fun. I've got a lot of questions about puberty lately. Anyways. Okay. So then she's standing at the Coke machine. Now, I love how all these guys behind her are just like, can you take your sweet fucking time with the Coke machine and everything? And I'm all like, yo,
you just push a button.
Yeah, and everything. And then of course Brad comes in and he just knocks on the side and gets a Coke, and I would have just been like,
well, and he rubs it like he's looking for the secret.
Right, yeah, like he's like, come on, baby, just give me that Coke. You know what I'm saying? And now, I don't know about you, but as soon as he did it, I would have been like, hey, Brad, I'm like, that was hot. That was super fucking hot, Brad. And so, okay. So then we get Miss Miller. No, not and what is this teacher's name? Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Hold on.
I'm looking it up, you asshole. It is Miss Molly. Anyways, okay. So Miss Molly, she finds this amulet, right? And she's like, oh, this is great. I think you should have it. And it comes up later in the thing, but I'm just like, Miss Molly, whatever your name is, you are playing favorites, and this is inappropriate, in my opinion. So then they're sitting here, her and Polly are talking or whatever about the dance, and she gets invited to the dance, the homecoming dance, by Rhonda. She's like, "Hey, my cousin is in town, and he doesn't have a date. Do you want to go with my cousin, David?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'd love to go with your cousin David." And then Polly's all like, at least you have a date. Now, I want to just say also, I thought that her, like, even though I don't like the Mormon dress thing, but I love the sweater. I know you don't like it, Vetta, but it's fine. I think
she looks very matronly on the bottom.
Yes.
Yeah, I think she looks cute, but not for a dance. I'm like, you could do better.
But right. Like every movie that has a girl that starts out as an ugly duckling and then turns into the swan.
That's so true.
She is really not an ugly duckling. They've tried to frump her up with the bad clothes.
Exactly.
But she still is facially adorable and cute. And then they change her clothes and put the makeup on her the correct way and do her hair. And now she's a model. So I'm like, she's looks fine in this. Like, she looks cute. She just looks frumpy. Like, it's like her clothes are too big. They don't fit right. So I'm like, they're trying
She
too
needs
hard.
to show some legs because
Yeah, because she has great legs too. Like, all the women in this movie have great legs.
amazing leg.
Yeah. Just want to wrap them around my head. Okay, so here she is. So she's waiting for a date, and her dad shows her a picture of her mom when she was a freshman.
Did you think it was the dad?
No,
I thought it was the dad the first time I saw it.
I didn't think the mom looked bad in that picture. Hold on, I had it, but I like right here. I didn't think she looked that bad. Oh god damn.
No.
I thought she looked all right. Like she just whatever.
She just hadn't had her glow up season yet.
So then we meet David. And I'm not gonna. I didn't think David was that bad. I thought. I mean, like,
embraced his geekiness, and he's owning it.
Yeah, I mean, like, she later on rips on his bow tie.
I love a bow tie.
I thought he looked good. Like, I mean, like, he's obviously nerdy, but I think he pulls it off really well.
And lose the vest and like trade it with suspenders. Bam.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, suspenders. I would agree with that. Yeah, I don't think he looks that bad. He's kind of creepy,
Doctor Who look. Suspenders and a bow tie.
Yeah, he is kind of creepy though. Now, I just want to say, Rhonda and Jake here look fucking awesome. They look, Brad, they look fucking awesome, right?
Yeah,
he's got and he's got the what is that called? The what is that called?
That tie thing.
Yeah, the bolo tie. Yeah, and he looks great and everything. I wonder
her hoops are great too, and they're like shiny.
Exactly. The bigger the better when it comes to the hoops, and she looks great. Anyways, so they're all dancing. So then Louise goes into the bathroom and she changes, right? And now I just want to say right now, she looks great except for her sunglasses. Right?
Yes.
As soon as she added the sunglasses, I was like, honey, you don't need to. But the skirt looked great. Everything looked great here. I love this whole fucking look. She looks great.
Yes.
And David was not nice to her. She's like, nice bow tie. And I was like, come on. And real quick, is that a wedding ring that David is wearing right now? Because I didn't notice that
wrong
before.
Hand. That's right hand.
You need to
a wedding ring's on the left.
Yeah. What is that ring then? Fucker. Anyways. So plus isn't it a camera, and when you turn it, it's actually like opposite or whatever?
Could be. I don't know. I'm not a videographer.
All right, so then finally Brad comes over and he's like, hey, can I talk to you for a second? Because she's like, I wish you would come over and everything. She's using her magic powers. He's like, what do you need, Brad? And he's like, I need help with my homework, bitch. And she's like, sure, come on over. And then of course Rhonda gets jealous, which I'm like, Rhonda, why are you jealous right now? He's like with you and everything, and you're very hot and everything.
Right.
And then she's like, give David your keys to your car. He's gonna take what's her face, and we're going with Kiki. And I'm all like, do not give him your keys. Like, you do not know him. You do not know him. So then on the way home, I just want to say right now, David turned out to be a real fucking asshole, in my opinion. Like, he's all like he's drinking in the car, which I'm like, that's inappropriate. And then he tries to sexually assault her. And I'm like, listen, maybe if you weren't laughing like, hey, 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 and like trying to be like a cool dude, maybe you'd win her over. Like, I mean, like, I don't think you're a bad looking dude, but you're being a total dickhole, right?
Douche. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, even nerds can get laid. You just can't be trying to rape a bitch in your
car,
I
was just gonna say.
Like and everything. So she's all like, I wish you would just leave me alone. And so he disappears mid fucking drive.
We never find out where he goes.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Where do you think this motherfucker went? Because he goes off into the fucking magic void, and I'm all like, you're in a car, bitch, and you are now not driving.
Gone somewhere, because Rhonda's not like, my cousin's missing.
She never mentions anything about the cousin. I'm like, where did this fucker go? And they don't talk about it ever, not once, ever again. And I'm all like, I need a short movie of where he went. Like, I need a short movie, like right now.
There wasn't even like a scene at breakfast where like he shows up on the milk carton or anything. Like,
nothing.
There's nothing.
There was nothing.
Did she just erase him from existence? Like, is he erased from everybody's mind?
Sparkled away, like,
right?
Yeah, he sparkled away the way the purple eater, the one-eyed purple people eater, arrived on the planet. Okay?
Right.
So then she goes to Madame Xanadu, and Madame Xanadu is not there, right?
No.
So then she hops over to her house where Richie, God love Richie, he is making the grossest looking pizza I've ever seen.
It's got
But I
marshmallows.
just want to say 10 out of 10 I would try. Okay? Because
Look
it's
at
got
how messy this kitchen is.
look at the
though.
walls. I was all like, how did you get the walls?
Looks
What's
like
going
a
on here?
murder scene.
Why did you need to touch the walls? Like, why were the walls involved?
Why is there pizza sauce on the fucking
And
wall?
he touched the walls and went right back to the pizza
Right
sauce,
back to
so
the
he's
pizza.
not washed his hands.
And he's got French fries here. He's got marshmallows, and he's kneading it into the pizza. So has he cooked the dough yet in the oven with the toppings? No, he has not. He has fried the toppings, but he has not cooked them on the pizza dough. And again, 10 out of 10, I would try.
Yeah, creativity. But this is the kind of stuff you want, like, your sons doing, staying at home, messing up your kitchen, rather than like going out and being destructive. You know what I mean? I would
That
prefer
is
both.
true.
I don't know. I
Because
have
you
to
can
say,
teach them to clean up their messes, but keeping them from doing carjackings or vandalizing houses or graffiti or whatever. Little
Is
hard.
it just me?
you can
but-
beat them.
You can
Or
beat
you can
them.
just do what I do. Wave the gun around. That gets the same point across.
Yeah,
So-
hey,
and-
you know.
Yeah, don't fuck with me, motherfucker. Anyways, okay. So I love how he's like, you're a fucking loser and everything. You're a dog.
Louise.
You're a
and he says her
Louise.
name.
Yeah, the way he says it, this actor, I love the choices he made in this movie. He's like, you're a dog. You're a dog. And then she turns him into a dog. Now I have to be honest with you. Fucking adorable. Like this
Such
dog.
a cute dog. Can we
I was like,
keep
I
him?
think I would keep him a dog and everything. And I love how their whole like, whatever I am, you are, whatever they keep saying. And I'm all like, well, this is so stupid. You guys are children. So look how cute that dog is. So fucking cute.
Adorable.
So then she throws him in the water because the parents are home. And he's like, I'm gonna tell him what you did to me and everything. And he
And her
turns
mom
back.
hates dogs, so she's
Her
trying
mom
to
hates
hide
dogs.
it.
Yeah. She's like, he'll take me to the pound and everything. So she throws him into the water. Now, the thing about this scene is after he turns back into a human being, I love how he puts his arms up like this and he goes, and I'm all like, what's happening right now? Like,
Can we talk about how when he was in the kitchen, he was wearing pants and a shirt, but when he's turned into the water, he's only wearing a shirt?
That's
Like,
fantastic and gross.
is
at the
he
same
Daffy
time.
Duck?
There's no
all of a
clothes
sudden.
on the floor when
Yeah,
he turns into a dog.
Right.
Yeah.
But this was before the whole shapeshifter movies and
True.
genre
Yeah.
stuff. So
Yeah. All right. So back at Madame Xanadu's house, right? So she's all like, it's so weird how my magic works. She's like, your powers aren't strong enough. Water can disrupt them. And I'm all like, all right, your bangs suck. Anyways, so she looks like a Ukrainian refugee right now. I just want to say that.
Oh my god,
Anyways,
babushka.
Yeah. Like she's like matchmaker, make me a match. Anyways, okay. So all right. So then she pulls out this book, right? Now I just want to say, she's like, that's you in 1636. And I was like, your printer sucks. Okay. What a bad fucking picture. Because I can't tell
did
that
they have
the
printing presses in 1636?
that's a great question. I have no idea.
I don't even.
And I'm like, I can't tell that's the same actress. Like I can tell you, Zelda.
The bangs are the same, but that's
Yeah,
not it.
I can't tell. So, but I did, and she's like, okay. So she's like, if you want to make Brad fall in, she makes her. She's like, we can even make our own money, and she has her make this money, but and then she's like, repeat. Is this where she gets this? No, this is not where she gets.
This is the love potion where she gives her the stuff and says, "Sprinkle this around your bed. Get him to sit on your bed.
Is that
say
this time?
Hakuna Matata, and he will love you forever."
Yeah. Oh no. That's later on because she gets the book and she starts fucking with the weather and stuff. Yeah. But that's gonna come up. Don't worry. We're gonna Hakuna Matata. That's good. I like that. You're funny. And okay, so here she is, and she's like, Mamara ma pajorum and shit. Emma pajama, yama pajama, and everything. And these popular girls start fighting, and she's like, you know what, Kiki?
She makes them tell the truth, right?
Yeah, she's like, Kiki, your fucking singing voice sucks and everything. And I'm all like, yo, you guys calm the fuck down on Kiki. She's the hottest one out of all of you.
Mhm.
And so she's like, no joke, Rhonda. And so then she's like, you know what, Rhonda, your bangs are fucking, fringe or whatever. And then she's like, fuck you. And she pushes her into the pool and she's like, I'm so sorry, Rhonda. Your hair looks fucking great.
I really do love you.
Yeah, just so great. Okay. So then Madame Xanadu's in here making some tea or whatever. And
where she's making the frog guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And so I love this part because so she's all like, help me with this spell. And they take this frog and I love the neon lights going on here. I'm like, this is
the little like shooter sound it makes when he
this Close Encounters of the Third Kind is so good and everything. So the frog disappears and she's all like, where'd he go? And she's like, don't worry about that, honey. She's like, I'll check you later. She's like, come out, my darling. Tell me what you've always wanted to say. And he's like, ribbit. And I'm like, oh, Miss Xanadu is gonna get dick down good tonight. You know what I'm saying? She's getting dick down real good. And
good.
Yeah, so good. I was like, this stud is gonna take her to Pound Town. Like, no joke. He's gonna clap those cheeks. Okay.
Look at the height difference. Oh my god.
No, he's gonna pick her up. Don't worry. It'll be good. It'll be good for her.
She's gonna climb him like a tree.
Yeah, it is gonna be so fucking good for her. It's gonna be good. Okay. Just watch out for the warts, honey.
Because apparently she hasn't had any since 1636.
1636, exactly. which I'm like, don't you want to use that? Because later on, when she makes that love spell, I'm all like, she's like, this is the last of my powers. I'm all like, don't you want to use that to get dick down good, honey? Like, come on. Anyways.
Make one that can actually talk and not ribbit at you.
Right. So she gives her the love potion and she says, spread it around your bed. I thought she said spread it on your bed, but she spreads it around her bed.
Yep.
And then she's like, say these words. Get him to sit on and say these words, and he's gonna be a love slave. And so he comes over, and she's got red curtains on her lamps, which I'm like, sweetie, this is not 50 Shades of Grey. You need to calm the fuck down. Mood lighting my dick hole. Men don't care about mood lighting. And he's all like, isn't it dark in here? And she's like, yeah. So she gets him to sit on her bed, and she starts saying this spell, but then she stops because she's like, you know what? I don't feel right about this. But while she's doing that, people keep coming in and asking about the chairs. Mostly just her dad, mom, whatever.
Her brother, her mom, and her dad, they all come in, I think, don't they? Because they're being upholstered. She moves them around to do jazzercise. Like, she has more excuses than I've ever heard.
And I just want to say again, Vetta, back to your point. She looks so cute right here, like in her little turtleneck and her hair. She's adorable. Yeah. And I'm like, listen, I understand you love Brad. I love Brad, and I don't even know Brad. Maybe Brad just is not that into you. Maybe you just call me.
She's not read that book yet.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't printed then.
I know about that.
Yeah, but I just want to be all like, listen, I get that you want Brad to be in love with you, and you're cute, but maybe you need to go for Rit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like me, and Rit's hot too.
Cute at this point.
Yeah. So then she's helping him out with his homework, and Mr. Fuckface here is a total fucking ass. Like, he's such a fucking...
almost 100% sure if he did this in real life, he would lose his fucking job.
1000%. Oh my god.
I agree. Yeah. He's completely bullying her for no reason. It gets me like how, like, I'm like, why are you being mean to her? Like, she literally has done nothing.
Rules by like announcing to the classroom that she's on birth control.
Yeah, exactly. I'm all like, listen, because like she knocks over her purse and he just goes through it. And I'm like, this is not only inappropriate, it's just rude in every way, shape, or form. I'm all like, you should have like just picked it up for her and just be like, you okay? And then went on about your business. All right. So then, so she makes
a voodoo doll.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to get a picture of it. Oh, I can't get a picture. She makes a doll, which I'm all like, creepy, but at the same time, adorable. Okay. And I love how the mom's like, that's super cute. What is that? And she's like, it's a school project. So while he is in class, she starts taking off the voodoo doll's clothes. And then the teacher gets, and he's like, what is Shakespeare talking about in this moment?
And every 2 seconds, he's like, oh, it's hot in here.
It's hot in here. And he's like, he's talking about his manhood. And the principal or whatever comes in. He's like, Mr. Weaver. And he's like, sorry, and everything.
It's hot in here. He just keeps saying that anytime anyone says anything. It's hot.
Yeah.
Right? So then she takes the doll and she leaves it at the door, which I'm like, I don't understand your process of thinking, Louise, but for the movie, love it. So Richie comes in with the hugest like ice cream cone I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm like, Richie, maybe you should stop eating. You eat a lot. I'm just saying, like, maybe snacking isn't for you. And he's got
Right.
Wait, what were you saying?
I was saying, yeah, right. Like maybe it's just not your thing. Like maybe
Yeah.
just don't.
Yeah. So he walks up the stairs with the doll, getting it all messy, which I'm like, and that was like 5 seconds. Drops it down the stairs, which Mr. Weaver then falls down the stairs in real life. So the mom gets the doll and she's like, oh, Louise worked so hard on this doll. So she's going to wash it. So while she's washing it, she takes it and she, God damn it. And while she's washing it, he then goes into the car wash.
Right.
Which I loved this scene because he's like,
I love these scenes.
Yeah, he's like, and then he gives the guy, he's like, I want to pay you for the hot wax or whatever. He's like, no, it's free of charge. He's like, well, that's a tip or whatever.
Yeah.
So then Louise, she then gets visited by Miss Mallowy or whatever her name is. This chick. Now I just want to say right now, I hate this fucking hat. And so
the
she's
dress is great. I love the dress, but yes, the hat. I'm like, why? Why are there such hats in this movie?
Yeah, exactly. So she's all like, I met a man. He wins
the lottery first.
Well, yeah, she wins the lottery, and she's like, I didn't even buy a ticket. And I'm like, well, that should have been your first.
There was one in my sweater.
Yeah, there's one in my sweater. And then she's like, and then I met a Spanish
Argentinian.
Oh, Argentinian. Yeah,
or
thank
Count
you.
or something.
Yeah, Count. She's like, Count Armando Francisco, whatever. And she's like, he wants stuff. And she's like, and he wants stuff. Fuck me so hard. And I'm like, look at you, honey. And hold on. She and I do like this dress though. I do like her. She looks great and everything. But then she's like, she takes him out. And I have to be honest, Armando's not that bad looking. I'd fuck him.
Nah, he's a pretty good looking silver fox there.
Yeah, he needs to get rid of the unibrow. But other than that, he's looking pretty good. I was like, look at you.
She should sit on his stash.
Yeah, he's giving out free, he's handing out free mustache.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. So then we get to my favorite scene. Yeah, my favorite scene of the movie where we get Louise and Polly, they're riding along, and Louise is all like, or no, Polly's all like, I think I like Rit. And she's like, Rit? She's like, yeah, he's really great when you get to know him. I saw him in science class and he was talking. He's like really fucking funny and everything. And then they run into Rit and his gang, which I love his gang, by the way. I love the one with the suspenders and the one with the vest and everything. I'm like, this is so 80s. I love it.
And I love how they're doing the like every 2 seconds. That's the only dance move they know.
Yeah, exactly. And then we get into the song Top That. Go ahead, Vetta. You go ahead.
I love it so much. It's so amazing. It is. Because you want to know why it's so amazing?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm king, and you know it. When you snap your fingers, everyone, show it. I'm hot, and you're not. But you want to hang with me, and I'll give it one shot. Top that. Top that. If you're going to give it your all, then... But you can never top that. Top that. You can dream until you're blue, but you can never top that. Whoo!
Is it my turn? Is it my turn? My turn. Okay. All right. Supersonic, idiotic, disconnected, not respected. Who would ever really want to go and top that? Such a waste of pretty face, but hanging in your nowhere space. I really wish that I could go and really top that. Stop that. Well, stop that. I don't really give up about trying to top that. Stop that. Stop that. I wish I really could really go and try to stop that. Boom, boom, boom.
Well, top that.
Yeah. Okay.
I love that so much. It makes me so happy.
Maybe we can try it again later. Okay, so we get top that, which is so good, right? Okay, so she gets Polly to come out of her, which I just hold on. I think that Polly looks pretty good here. I think I would fuck her. Like I'd bend her over that bicycle and give it to her.
But this is where she takes off the hat and she actually
embraces the curl.
Normal and embrace the hair's big and poofy and great, and she's dressed in a normal tennis outfit.
Yeah.
Like she was doing the athletic fit before it was a thing. That's Polly's look.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. Yeah. Okay, so then we get Louise at Madame Serena's again. And she's like, I want to do a spell, but I want to be the most popular girl.
The words
Okay,
for
so
the
she's
spell are amazing.
yeah. She's like, oh, this is a huge fucking spell, honey. Like, come on here. And
Because
so
she's
she's like,
listing off famous actors and
right,
actresses like Marilyn
yeah.
Monroe, and she's like, "Oh no, we can't do that one. That one's
Yeah, you don't
too
want to be a big,
much."
yeah, you want to be a popular girl, not a big whore. So then she's all like, and she gets this huge ass book, by the way, this like Harry Potter book and everything. And she's like, let me get my spells. And she's like, this is the last of my magic. And I'm like, you keep your magic in a Corona bag? Like, what's going on here? Or a King Royal bag or a Crown Royal bag and everything. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. It's fine. And then she's like, get an item of clothing from your favorite celebrity or whatever.
What's her name? Sharon.
Yeah, Shauna.
Which, you know what would have made this amazing? Because
What?
Shauna looks like Paula Abdul, and Paula Abdul was a popular singer at the time, not an actress or anything.
Oh my god.
They should have gotten Paula Abdul, because Shauna looks like she's impersonating Paula Abdul.
Yeah, I agree with that. They should have got her. Yeah. So then we get to Shauna's concert, which like you said, we get to this saxophone player. And he is playing, like, by the way, he's kind of hot too, like with his curly mullet and everything.
He's playing the shit out of that.
Playing the shit out of. I was like, Shauna's fucking him backstage. So she's singing there. She's got her denim jacket on and everything, and I'm all like, yeah. And she's singing my favorite song, but not my favorite scene of the movie. And she's like, never gonna be the same again. Never gonna be the same. Anyways, okay, so she's singing, right? And she's, but by the way, you could tell the audience and then the stage for this, not the same. So then they ride their bikes across Chicago to get to this concert. And like I said, while they're going, she's like, I feel like Shauna's gonna give me her tour jacket. And I'm like, Polly, why didn't you call your friend out on this? Because there's no way a famous singer is going to give you her tour jacket.
And she's never mentioned before that she personally knows Shauna.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So then they get backstage and they're seeing all the dancers and stuff. And they meet security guard. Now, security guard, a little bit of a dick, but he kind of has to be. So he's like, hey, what are you doing back here? And she's all like, my name is Louise Miller. I'm on the list. And he's like, you're not on my list.
Because I just made it.
Because I just made it. And she's like, can you check it again? And she does her little magic, and it's Louise Miller +1.
Which he should have been smart and been like, wait, that's not my handwriting. Because the handwriting of Louise Miller +1 does not match the rest of his list.
That's a great point. That's a great point. So then he gives them their backstage passes, which she's like, thank you. And I'm like, don't get smart, honey. All right, don't get smart. All right. Watch your fucking tone. So I love when they're on stage and she's like, Shauna's right there. There's the crowd. The crowd is fucking huge. Oh my God. And everything. And then Shauna, she's like singing and she's like, oh my God, Shauna's looking right at you and everything. And she's all like, no, she's not. Okay, maybe she is because I'm magical. And then Shauna comes out and she's like, hey, I'm so glad you came. I've had this jacket since my first fucking recording. You want it? And I'm like, what? I'm like, your bedazzled jacket? You're going to give that to her? What? And she's like, it's my lucky jacket.
I got to get back on stage, but we'll talk afterwards.
Yeah, which they never talk afterwards, which I'm like, oh, that's a bummer because I would have liked to have known Shauna.
That's like the dream encounter for fans, like in the wings at the concert. I wore this while I was sweating on stage. Here you go. Like,
Yeah, I just want to say,
again, if Polly is as smart as they pretend that her and Louise are in this movie, why is she never saying, how come I'm your best friend? You've never mentioned Shauna. How? Why?
Yeah, which I just want to say, this, who this Shauna chick reminds me of? But you said Paula Abdul, which is great, but she also reminds me of Taylor Dane. And I was all like, do you guys know who Taylor Dane is?
I do not.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Well, all right, whatever. All right. She sings that, tell it to my heart, tell me I'm the only one. Is this really love or just a game? That song?
Oh,
No?
I know the
okay.
song.
Anyways,
I
okay,
still
sorry I
don't-
brought it up, fuckers. God damn. All right, anyways. So
Oh wait,
sorry.
no, you are right though, because I found a picture of Taylor Dane and she's got the crimped hair and everything. She does look a lot like her.
Yeah,
Shauna does.
yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
so yeah, they should. Yeah, if they couldn't get Paul Abdul, just pay. What was Taylor Dane worth back then? I mean, she had one hit. Like, let's
I
be
mean, they
honest.
could have
Okay,
done Debbie Gibson or
they could have
Tiffany.
done.
They
Oh
were
my god,
all available.
they could have done all of those. They should have done Tiffany. I love Tiffany. Anyways,
I-
that song that she sang. Just a fun little fact. The song I think we're alone now.
the Beatles
Filmed
cover
that.
song. Yep.
Filmed that in a mall in Michigan. Anyways, okay,
And
just
in
wanna
the
say-
airport, the Grand
Yeah,
Rapids airport.
Man,
Yep.
filmed that in Michigan. Just want to say, okay. Anyways, I love it. Okay, so she gets the jacket. She covers herself in this potion, and then she spins at 45-degree angle or whatever,
45 RPMs.
RPMs, and she's Majorum Popularum or whatever, Amma Pajama, and she's spinning so fast. By the way, she's like and playing this song. And I love how her mom's like, "Can you turn the music down?" It's like, yo, bitch, I'm trying to be popular.
I
Can you
can't
calm
hear
the fuck
myself
down?
think.
Yeah, I'm trying to fuck Brad. You need to calm the fuck down, okay, mom?
Don't throw off my
Um,
groove.
And can
Jeez.
we just talk about after she does this
Mm.
spell? Not only is she instantly popular, but apparently she instantly got a whole new wardrobe. Someone
new
taught
wardrobe.
her how to do her hair and makeup.
Yeah, exactly. Which I just want to say also, her hair before wasn't that bad. Like it was
No.
actually not that bad. Okay.
And can we say she never wears Shauna's jacket again?
Never wears it. That's a great point.
Right?
Vetta, I just want to say you are on point with the great points. Okay. So she leaves her house and everything looking fantastic. By the way, I love this skirt in this thing
Yeah,
and
the
everything.
skirt
And
I
we
love.
get the song Most Popular Girl, which is so good. I
good.
wanna be the most popular.
And we
Every
get the little montage where she's like,
Hey,
"Woo!"
little girl, won't you come with us? Come on, pretty lady, what you think about us? I
and
just want
she's
to say,
doing that weird slow boppy.
oh my
walk.
god, I love everything about. That's the thing. Every song a bop. I just want to say every song a bop. Okay, I would buy this soundtrack. I should buy
I
this.
was just gonna say this is the soundtrack you listen to on the way to the gym. Like it's the
I would
most
listen to it at
upbeat-
the gym. I would
No,
be pumping.
yeah, I feel like you need other movie soundtracks at the gym, but this is the one like because on the way to the gym, I feel like you can talk yourself out of it, but this one's like,
Talk yourself
oh.
out of. Don't go to the gym. Be a popular girl. Anyways, okay. So marry Brad. Okay, so she gets a ride, and then we get this. Oh, I love how she doesn't wave to Polly, so Polly's all like, "Well, fuck you then, bitch."
Right?
Everything. So then,
She doesn't even bring Polly with her. She just drops Polly. Like she could have done this little popular spell and then made Polly popular just by association, like we learned in a lot of 80s movies. All she's got to do is say
Exactly.
hi, walk with her in the
Exactly.
hallway, and she's popular by association. But she just ditches her ass.
Yeah, and what gets me also about Polly like waves, and then Polly's like fucking pissed the rest of the movie. She's like, that bitch didn't wave to me. She's a fucking cunt.
Well,
And I'm like,
back
you need to
this
calm down.
fucking hat. I mean, come on.
The hat is pretty gross. Like what is it? The 1920s, honey? Like, get over yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
So-
Take the hat.
So then they get to school and we get this montage. We get the rap and everything. The suspenders look great there. We get all of this fun stuff. This is just great and everything. I love the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so then we get Brad and Louise, and they go to
He finally dicks her down in an
Yeah.
abandoned house.
That's the thing. Does he dick her down? Okay, so I just want to say right now, like I said before, I was watching this with my kids, and we had just watched the music video for Thriller. So they kept asking, they were like, "What's gonna happen?" I was like, "He's gonna turn into a zombie and eat her." And they were like, "What?" And I was so
I definitely think he dicks her down in this.
I
Me
kind
too.
of got that too because like
I got
without
that.
saying it, because he leaves his clothes all over the place. Which I just want to say right now, I would have fucked him too if he had done all this bullshit. He brings me to an abandoned house with sunflowers all around it, and then he's like taking off his shirt and everything.
And then she's like matching, like putting her shoes with his.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
She's taking off her clothes and she's all like, "This is where it happens." Like, look at what she's wearing now. She's just like, I'm losing my V card tonight. Everything. And so they kiss and everything, and they're just like making out and everything, and then and so they fuck and everything. So then Madame Xanadu's all like, so you finally got the good D. That's nice. I like to see it, girl. You
Like,
get
did he
some
ribbit
girl.
a lot?
Yeah, exactly. So
Movie
yeah,
Princess and the Frog.
exactly. So then we get this right here, and like you said, Vetta, earlier, we get all these signs, and it says Louise Mania and stuff. We get all these Louise signs, which is ridiculous, by the way.
I wish that if you were the popular kid, the school was just
Right.
vomited in
Right.
Yes.
If there was even one poster with my name on it in high school, I would have freaked the fuck out. I've been like, you guys, I'm like a celebrity. You have no idea.
Right.
Okay, so then she's in sewing class, and she's like, man, sewing class has become really popular, and she's all like, yeah, I don't remember what Polly says here, but Polly says some snarky remark, and I'm like, Polly, you need to calm the fuck down, okay?
Yeah,
Maybe
you get popular, then you get copied, and then you get discarded.
exactly.
Yeah.
You're like fashion, bitch. Anyways,
Yes.
so then she's in here and she's reading a postcard from the teacher, which I'm again. Teacher, inappropriate. You don't send your student mail. I'm sorry. This is inappropriate behavior.
Yeah.
So then we get to the play. So Kiki, which I'm sorry, Kiki has not once been mean to Louise. Not one fucking bit. And she's like, you're on in 5, Louise.
But you think Louise did this on purpose? I don't think Louise did it on
No. I absolutely think Louise did this
do.
on purpose. I absolutely do. And this is why. Louise wanted this part.
She did.
And she didn't get it. And then she wanted Kiki taken out. She may have said the words nicely, but she meant it. And when it happened,
she does repeat it.
When it happened, I was going to bring that up. When it happens, she's more than happy to take on the role of, Rhonda or whatever. What is the name of the character? Who fucking cares? So she's like, don't say good. So the backstage guy's like, don't say good luck. It's bad luck. And she's like, break a leg. And she's like, what? She's like, that's what you say. Break a leg. She's like, break a leg, Kiki, and everything. And she's like, break a leg, Kiki, you fucking bitch. And
Wait,
so what happened?
Does Kiki have osteoporosis or something?
I was I was thinking the same thing because Kiki she just trips over a ladder and she breaks her whole fucking leg in like 2 places. And she's like, my leg. And she's so calm about it. I've never broken my leg, but I feel like if I did, I'd be like, it fucking hurts. Like,
it's not a pleasant experience.
Kate, have you ever broken a bone?
Never. I've sprained my arm, but it was kind of like, oh, I felt something weird, huh? And then later I couldn't lift it. But I feel like the reaction should be bigger than that. Just like, whatever.
Yeah. So then she's like, my leg, it's broken. And this guy right here in the middle, he goes, Louise, you're the understudy. Put on the fucking costume. Kiki, get the fuck out of the costume.
And Polly's like, what'd you do? Shove her?
Yeah, Polly is like vicious. I'm like, Polly, I'm feeling your energy right now, and I'm loving it because she's like, great, Louise. What'd you do? Fucking stab her in the fucking leg, you fucking cunt, and everything.
Get the hair under control, but she keeps hiding it with this fucking hat.
Yeah.
It's
funny too. Like the only thing that's transpired is she didn't get a wave or an invite into the car.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
And all of a sudden she's like, oh, end of friendship. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And can we talk about this right here? When did Louise become a cheerleader? She wasn't a cheerleader in the beginning.
That's a
when the
great
cheerleaders
point.
were like, I got our new cheer.
Yeah,
and now
that's
Louise is a cheerleader.
That's a great point. I feel like there's like 15 minutes of this movie that's been cut out. Like we need more references.
And again, I'm gonna go with Polly was a little bit ahead of her time because of the athletic leisure wear thing. She was doing it then. Like now she's like clearly just been running, but she's got the hair done up. She looks good in her outfit.
Yeah, she's got the Lululemon pants. Yeah, she looks. She's fine. She's fine and everything. And she's like, Polly, what's happening? She's like, what's happening? You turn into a fucking asshole. That's what's happening. And she's like, what? And she's like, oh, get the fuck out of here. Go wave your pom poms around.
And all the cheerleaders are like, come on, Louise, we need to get started.
Yeah,
we can't start without you, Louise.
Now, Louise, you're so good at everything you do. Yay, and everything. So then We hop over to the mom and dad.
Ooh, maybe she took Kiki's spot because Kiki broke her
Yeah,
leg.
she probably did. She fucked up. And you know what gets me is Kiki. What did Kiki do wrong? Yeah, I thought Kiki would. I want to be honest with you. Between Rhonda and all the girls, I thought they were all nice until Louise fucked with them. That's when they turned evil. Because they were never mean to her. They were never mean to anybody else.
Well, they did throw a party on the night of her Sweet 16. So
but
no
here's
one
the
went
question
to
for
her
you.
Sweet 16.
But did they do that because they knew it was her Sweet 16? We don't know.
Because when Polly calls, because when Polly calls,
I disagree.
Polly goes, yeah, Rhonda said after school she was throwing a party and she invited everybody after school on the day, and then she invited all of them to her birthday party. Rhonda did it.
But I have to ask you a question. Did Louise send the invites? Did Louise send the invites? I'm just saying we didn't see it. I'm just saying we have no reference to that.
One of those deleted
actually in her locker at school.
I'm just saying. Maybe it got thrown out when they were all throwing out their shit from their lockers during I Like Boys. You know, they threw out all the invitations. I'm just saying that is. You know what, you guys? We need another movie of all the behind the scenes shit of what happened. Like, why didn't the invites get to the people? Oh, they threw them all out during the locker room scene. Okay. So then Louise is all like, oh, I've ruined my whole fucking life. Does Brad really love me and everything? So she goes outside and Brad picks her up and everything. And they go and they have their little chit chat and everything. And now I just want to be honest with you. I want to say this right now. Throughout this entire movie, I think Louise is a bad guy because she has sexually assaulted this man. He has not been interested in her, and she has tried everything in her magic powers to convince him that he loves her. And I'm all like, that's not love. That's you being a fucking creep and everything, but a female version of a creep. Thoughts on that? Thoughts, guys? Is that a hot take? Hot take? No?
No, it's not a hot take because I feel like anytime a woman like jumps a man's bones and he's not interested, it's like, oh, it's fine. Yeah. Or if like a young man in high school has a relationship with like a female teacher, they're like, yeah, boy, get it. And if the roles were reversed, everybody would see how like not cool it is.
Yeah, because it's like one of those things. Like I used to sit around at like things with other moms and stuff. And why is it okay when a mom says, oh, the swim instructor's hot, or oh man, look at that football player or whatever, and you're at a high school game or whatever. But if a dad were to say that about a girl on the dance team or the cheer team, he's super creepy. I'm like, you're fucking super creepy no matter what if you're an adult and you're talking about a minor.
Exactly. Okay, we're all on the same page and everything.
Yeah.
Like,
Louise
don't get me wrong.
Some issues.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love Louise, and I'm like, get a girl, but I'm like, get a girl naturally. If Brad's not into you, maybe go after David. Just kind of, spruce him up a little bit, maybe.
What does Brad say? Brad's like, because she's like, well, I thought you were going with Rhonda, and he's like, well, everybody wants to be with the most popular girl.
Exactly.
And you're the most popular girl.
Which again, I just want to say also, like even though she tried to sexually assault, I just want to be like, Brad, you just gonna ditch Rhonda? She's still fucking hot. Like, calm it down. I still
get the impression from the way that Rhonda talks at the dance, which I think it's their prom or end of the year dance or something. But the way Rhonda talks, like all the time that this shit's going on with Louise and Brad, Rhonda still thinks that she's with Brad. So Brad's cheating and Louise is the other woman. Because
Brad for sure, if he digged down Louise in that abandoned house, he's for sure cheating. Let me just say that right now. And I agree with you. He dicked her down good. You know what I'm saying? She's getting that good dick.
He's still with Rhonda because they're talking about their college plans. And she's like, yeah, and Brad's going to come and visit me on the weekends. Aren't you, honey? And you're just like, whoa, you guys are still together?
What'd you say, Kate?
I said, is that part of the spell?
Yes.
Sure, why not?
Because otherwise, Yeah, like it doesn't make sense because like, is he cheating because he's a cheater and a douche, or is he cheating because
But
it's like,
remember,
oh,
she
she got
doesn't
them?
do the love spell. She eventually doesn't. All she does is the most popular spell.
Right. Yeah, she did. Yes.
True.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Hmm.
See,
she
and
goes
look
to
at Serena's house here. See how I told you it
dude,
gets
I
nicer and
just
Got
nicer?
better.
noticed this house is totally fucking 80s. Look at that fucking ice sculpture
It's
of a
Ashley
flowers.
furniture the hell out.
Oh my god.
Totally.
Yes, she Ashley furniture.
I wonder if they like filmed it in a different location each time. They're like, oh, we
Oh my god.
only rented it for
That
a
would
day.
that would be so great. I love that idea, but I bet yours that Ashley furnitures. It's so good. I remember that shit. Okay. So then Madame Xanadu is like fucking leaving or whatever. She's like, I'm fucking out, honey, and everything. And she's like, you got to make your own way in the world and everything. And she's like, all right, well, I love you. I'll miss you.
Want to come to the dance with me
Well,
tonight?
yeah, exactly. So then we get. I just want to say right now that these dancers up in this dance are amazing. Like this guy, I want to say
And
this
they're wearing
scene.
the same clothes.
This scene
that
is
they were at
this.
the
It's just
harvest
like,
dance.
yes, it's a copy. Like this guy right here does the same moves. I'm all like, that's great. So then, of
I'm into
course,
it.
Rhonda looks great here. She just looks
Of
great,
course.
and so does
Oh,
so
she's
does.
got that great off to the side
Yeah,
hair
she-
thing going. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, she looks fantastic and everything.
The
And
earrings, I mean, they're those big, gaudy, gorgeous earrings.
yeah, and I think Kiki looks great too. With she's got the hair up
What,
in the.
how
in
is
the
her
thing.
leg already better?
Yeah, that's so true. My leg is broken, but it's cured by prom and everything. And so,
2
and
days
I love
later,
this.
Better, my prom doctor.
Yeah, I love this. I love this gorilla juice head right here that's dancing and everything. I was like, all right, whatever, homo. And
But
so,
that's the same guy and the girl that were like grinding on
yeah,
each other. At
yeah,
the harvest.
yeah, exactly. And they're wearing the same thing. They're wearing the exact same
Clothes.
thing. Like they filmed these two like dance sequences.
And they just sent the
back to
main
back.
characters off to change clothes, and then come
That's so
back
true.
and got
So
rid of
then
the hay bales.
Oh, so then we get Rit here with his gang, and he's like, all right, fellas, let's just go find some pussy and everything. And I love how Rhonda's all like, oh, he's so hot, geeky girls, he's so hot and everything. So then in walks, there's Madame Xanadu. So Rhonda dances with Rit and everything, and Rit's kind of like doing his weird, like, I don't know,
dude,
dance.
I
don't
love
know.
his whole get up. I'm kind of digging it because he's just authentically himself at all times.
I agree.
You know, and
I love when Polly dances because she does.
Yeah, I just
it almost looks like the Can't Buy Me Love African dance.
It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, like she's like Elaine from Seinfeld and everything.
Yes.
But I just want to say, yeah, no, he looks great and everything. I think I'm in love with, like, look at her, just I like so like, and he's all into it. And I'm all like, this isn't your jam. Like, come on. So in walks Louise, and Louise looks great. I love Louise's dress. I love her hair, all that stuff, right?
But she's bopping off to the beat. She's not.
Yeah, oh
with
my
the
God.
beat of the music.
You are so right. So then in comes the slow song, right? And she grabs her little amulet that she's been separated for centuries, right?
Because it's got her magic.
Exactly. And she takes it off and she tosses it to the wind, right? And Madame Xanadu picks it up, which I'm like, I don't know what that means, but whatever.
She's given her magic to Madame Xanadu. Why?
All
I
right,
just called her that. Serena.
All right, fine, whatever. And so then Brad comes up and they touch hands, you know, and they're like, I've had the time of my life and everything. And so then they start dancing and everything. Okay.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
You know, yeah, it would be so great if they start if they copied that exact same dance just with, you know,
with
a different
the jump.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Dude, I would give them such mad props. Like, I'd be like, listen, I know what you did here, but I know what you're doing here, and I'm all here for it.
I'm here for it. Yeah.
Well, for some reason at the beginning when she walks all the way to the front, remember those guys pick her up in the air by her arms?
Oh yeah. Hold on, let's see if we can find. Like, there it was. Hold on. Oh my God, hold on. We had the two like totally fucking gyrating on each other. So here they are.
She looks like Oli coming in. I love it.
Yep.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna hold on. We're gonna find that back.
Brett's little like
You know what I also loved? I loved how what's her face was talking about how she got a Schwinn from her dad.
Yes.
She's like,
'cause
yeah,
Yeah.
the
like,
fucker,
so did your
the
dad
fucker.
get you that car?
Yeah, he bought me a fucking Schwinn. Like, what the fuck, yo? I'm rich and hot.
Shawan.
Yeah. So then, oh gosh, I'm missing.
Yeah, the
this.
gyrating, like, and
Yeah.
they're like,
Yeah, I'm trying to find it so bad, like, because like it's so good. Like, I'm all like, you guys are gonna fuck later. Like, you guys are down.
yeah,
You should. Yeah, like here we go. Those two, and then look, there we go. The gyrating. Look at them. Look at
yeah,
they are all in fuck session. Like, I'm all like,
yeah.
why don't you guys just leave
Dirty
the dance
dancing.
now? Yeah, exactly. Why don't you guys just leave the dance now? All right. And so then they like you said, Vetta, they pick her up, which was my favorite part of this whole dance, which I'm hoping to get it. There we go. They pick
Yeah,
her up.
there it is. Yeah, she just
There we
like
go.
spins.
Yeah, and then they set her down, and I
The
love how she
toes.
like the tippy toes, they just touch or whatever. And those pants, by the way, on that guy right there on the side, it looks great.
The
Okay,
purple
so
plaid.
yeah, love it. I would buy those pants. Okay, so then we get these two are just kissing, and they're happily ever after, which I'm all like,
And again,
I have
he
to-
does this in front of Rhonda, who 2
Yeah.
seconds ago he was gonna go
was
visit
with at the
on
dance.
weekend.
Exactly. And I'm all like, what's going on here? Like, and I'm all like, I just don't understand. Louise did nothing in this movie naturally
It's a
to make
homewrecker.
her make him fall in love with her, except for fucking him, like giving her B card.
I feel like we're missing the
Right.
after, like we get the credits right after. We're missing Rhonda coming up going, excuse me, what the fuck?
Exactly. Like I just feel
Right.
like, yeah, I just feel like the end of that, like Rhonda's like happy. Everybody, Kiki's happy, everybody's happy. And I was like, this is a little wrong. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny because it's like it's very 80s early. I think this came out in 90, but it's very 80s-esque where you're like, this is a great movie, and then you think about it for 2 seconds and you're like, wait a minute. So baby's dad just didn't want her running off with some dude who looked 40 and had like gotten a girl knocked up and then like,
Right.
you know
Exactly.
what I mean? Like,
exactly.
and then like this movie, you're like, wait a minute, like why are they together at the end? Like they didn't build a relationship. Like he's still with
Oh,
Rhonda.
don't get me wrong. I'm here for it and love it. I just have
Oh, yeah.
questions because I'm pretty sure that
Oh,
Rhonda and
for
Louise
sure.
have a fight. at this
Exactly. Listen, yeah. We all want to be the most popular girl,
Right?
and Louise did it by fucking the most popular guy.
It's fine because I think what happened was the saxophone solos got into people's heads a little bit and they just were like,
That's true.
Well, Well, maybe
Listen.
that's it. Rhonda was, boning the saxophone player on the side, so she was okay.
I would have boned that saxophone
I
player. He
would-
was hot. Yeah, he was hot.
or not, I would have jumped on that
Yeah.
train.
Right?
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if there's anyone that would have said nah. I don't know
Yeah.
if anyone would pass on that.
I would have said yes, absolutely.
Because you're going,
exactly.
wait, look at the way he's working that sax and moving. If he could do
Oh,
that to
yeah.
me.
Yeah, Shauna was fucking him for sure. I
For sure.
think so.
She's like,
I
you
hope she
think
was.
those moves are good.
Check this out.
Okay, so I have just a couple more questions real quick. All right, so the first one is what did you think about this movie overall? But before I do that, is there anything you guys want to say about this movie before we wrap things up? Kate, is there anything you want to say about this movie?
No, I think we covered it because it's ridiculously fun.
Yeah,
That's the-
Vetta, what about you?
Oh no, I agree with that. It's let me put it this way. I always thought that eventually this movie would not stand the test of time, but it has.
It has,
still
yeah.
love it.
Yeah,
It's
love it.
still amazing. And I look at the clothes and the hair and everything,
Mhm.
and I'm still like, amazing.
Yeah. What was your favorite song in the movie, Kate? What was your favorite song?
I like boys.
I like
Just-
boys. It's so good. It's so good. It's a bop. It's a bop.
I was like, man, because I don't think I've seen this movie in years. So when you were like, we're doing this, and I'm like, oh, heck yeah. So when I was rewatching it, I was like, I forgot how much I love these songs.
Right. Vetta, what about you? What was your favorite song?
Most Popular Girl, only because it does like the whole 80s montage where she's in different outfits. Everyone's following her. She's doing the hair flippy
Oh yeah, if
things.
you
Like,
watch the people in the
it's
background,
so
they're the
good.
best part of that song.
Oh,
Like
they
they're just
are,
like you're
because
just like, what
they
are you
are
doing? Yeah,
loving life.
yeah. They're like an extra that is all like oh, this is my one shot and everything.
So they're like really hamming it up. They're like,
Yeah, for
yay.
sure. Yeah. Mine was, of course, that Never Gonna Be the Same Again that Shauna sings. That's such a good song. I love that song. Okay.
Yeah.
Never gonna be this. Okay. All right. Last thing. Overall, what'd you think about the movie and would you recommend? Kate.
I would definitely recommend, especially for anybody who loves that like 80s vibe, montages, crazy outfits, good music. And then rating the movie like out of 10, I would say like a solid 8.5. Obviously there's, some issues where you're like, what? What the heck? But it's not trying to be Oscar, Tarantino or whatever.
Right.
Like it's just a fun, kind of like Dirty Dancing or Girls Just Want to Have Fun the movie. It's like exactly like that.
Right. Vetta, what about you?
I absolutely love everything about this movie. The music, the clothes. Again, I'm with Kate on the don't think too hard about it, because then you start to go, this doesn't make much sense, or this is morally and ethically, she's a bad person.
Yeah,
but I go, it's got everything you love about that late 80s, early 90s movies. It's just, and again, the music, like, that's how you know it's a great movie, when you can still go, man, the songs are spectacular.
Right.
So yeah, and I love all the actors and actors. This is a great cast as well. So yeah, I go, this is a good 9 out of 10, possibly even 10 out of 10 for me, because I absolutely love it. I recommend it for everyone. And if someone says they don't like it, I don't think we can be friends.
Yeah, we can't be
that
friends.
just makes no sense.
Yeah, we're not friends. We're not
Do you
friends.
not like
What about you
fun?
guys?
Like, geez.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't like to laugh and have a good time? I mean, have you not met Richie in this movie?
Yeah, exactly.
He's got enough laughs for you
Yeah.
alone.
I would watch a sequel about Richie. Like, I want to know what happened to Richie. Like,
Where's
He's
Richie?
a warlock.
where's Richie now? He's a warlock. Okay. I would say
He's in like one of that movie, like Serendipity, and he's like the warlock.
That'd be so. Oh my god, that'd be so good. We need to find out what happened to Richie. Okay. I would say 10 out of 10. I would recommend. I loved this movie. I always love this movie. It's so much fun. Again, like you guys said, I'm just piggybacking on what you guys said. The music is great. The acting is like Richie, the guy that made it, Joshua, whatever, made a choice with Richie. And I agree with a 100%. My favorite character.
I would love to talk to him just to find out, like, did you choose to portray Richie this way, or did you just show up? Or like, did you just wake up that morning, or did you think this through from reading it? Did somebody
I have a lot
tell
of
you?
questions also.
I have so many questions for him, and I feel like he committed. And the director just is like, I love what you're doing. Keep doing it.
Oh my god, yeah.
He's going up and up each time. Like,
right on. Yeah, I agree. All right. Well, if you guys don't have anything else you want to say, I'm going to wrap things up. But before we do, Kate, where can we find you at?
At Nerd with a Cigar on Twitter. I'm also the co-host of 8750 on Thursdays live on YouTube and X.
Right on. And we will leave links to that all in the description down below, you guys, so check it out. But I just want to say thank you so much, you guys, for listening to us. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at BSDrunkPod to stay updated. Now, again, if you guys listen to us on Apple Podcast or Spotify, please leave us a 5-star rating, you guys. We would really appreciate it, and it helps us out tremendously. You have no idea how much it helps us out there. We'll also be posting the video version of this to our YouTube channel, like I said before, so be sure to check us out there, and that's at YouTube at BS Drunk Movie Reviews. Like and subscribe, you guys. That also helps us out. Also, you guys, we do have a Patreon if you guys are interested, and we do we review like movie series and stuff like that and everything. And we've done Jurassic Park. We've done the Scream series. We've done, Bring It On, all that good stuff. Go check it out. There's plenty of different levels. The link for that will be in the description down below. But most importantly, you guys, please don't forget to drink, recap, review, and repeat. Bye, you guys.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.